Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Very good. Okay, I just want to write the time quickly. Give
Yeah.
me 1 minute. Okay. Um, sorry, I'll be with you now. Okay. Can you see the paper?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, we're gonna start now. I just want to tell them. Okay, so we're going to look at work. So these are different types of work that you can do. Okay, so which jobs can you see in the photos? Match 4 of the jobs below with the photos above. What do you think A is?
I think A is uh, a nurse.
Yes, okay, good. And B?
B is a journalist.
Very good. C?
C is a police officer.
Officer. And D?
D is a teacher.
Good. Okay, well done. Let's see. Complete the descriptions below with the jobs from exercise 1. Okay, let me erase here. So now we need to choose which job goes with which description. I'm going to try and make it bigger. There we go. Okay, when you're ready, you can read number 1 for me.
Yes. I'm and what I work different shifts each week. My job is to keep people safe. Mm, I'm a police officer.
Well done. Okay. Number 2.
I work for a national newspaper. I interview people and write articles. I'm a journalist.
Well done. Number 3.
I have my paintings every day. I work in a hospital and I'm a I'm a nurse.
Good.
I work as a I work with animals and I have to look after them every day. I don't get paid for my work. Mm, I'm a personal assistant.
If you don't get paid for your work, you are a volunteer. Okay. A volunteer, you do not get paid.
Yeah. I'm a and I work in the city. I work with different companies and I make a lot of money. Mm, I think is
Business?
personal
Business?
assistant, businessman.
Yes, a businessman. A businessman means you work with lots of companies, different companies.
Yeah. I work in a school and my job is to have students pass exam. I'm a teacher.
Yay. Okay, very good. I want to show you what a personal assistant is. Let me just translate for you. My keyboard is not working now. Huh? Why is it not working? Okay. Let me find it quickly. Okay, okay, this is a personal assistant. So that's somebody who helps, maybe a businessman will have a personal assistant, somebody who helps him with his work. Okay. Let's go. What do you do? Write a short description of a job you have now or had in the past. Okay, have you ever had a job before, Chi?
No, teacher.
No? Okay. It's a bit difficult now because you haven't had one, but let's maybe say, what kind of job would you like to have?
I like to I like to have to work in a hospital.
Okay, what would you be?
I want to be a doctor.
Okay, very good. Now let's look over here. So here are different reasons why I want to be a doctor, because you can say this one, you can say more than one. Okay. So I want to be a doctor because I can earn a good salary and I get to help people. I can work flexible hours, work for a well-known company like a good hospital, and I get to work with different people. Okay, can you say it for me, Chi? Why do you want to be a doctor?
I want to be a doctor because I want to earn a good salary. I want to help people mm, and work with different people. I want to work for a well-known company
And
and, and I want to work a flexible hours.
flexible hours. Very good. Okay, well done. Now listen. Okay, I don't have the listening. Listen to 3 speakers. Choose the correct options below. Okay. So we need to see, there's going to be 2 options. Okay, I don't have the speaking. Okay, we can't do it. I don't have the speaking. Okay, let's see. Watch out. My brother has 2 jobs. He works in a cafe and he works a fitness instructor. Those are specific jobs. It's difficult for people to find work in my country. Okay, general description. So, think about the job you applied for in the past, write short description, include answers to these questions. Let's look at these questions. Okay, but I'm going to ask you about the job that you want because you haven't got a job yet. Okay, so I'm going to ask you the same thing. What kind of job would you want?
I want to be a doctor.
And where will you work?
I will work in a hospital.
Is it a full-time or a part-time job?
I think it's a full-time job.
Why do you want to work Why do you want to be a doctor?
Because I want to have the people.
Remember all this? Help people, good
Help
salary,
people
flexible hours.
work with different people. Um, and
Okay, flexible hours.
flexible power. Uh,
I can't even remember now. A good company, a well-known company.
I
And
can work in a well-known company.
earn a good salary.
Yeah.
Okay, hello Min, how are you today?
I'm good, teacher.
Good. Okay, Min, we're talking about jobs now. Okay, so we've got different kinds of jobs that people can do. What kind of job would you like to do, Min?
Oh, I think doctor.
You also want to be a doctor? Okay, good.
Yes.
She also wants to be a doctor. So we've got two doctors here. Okay, so if you are a doctor and I ask you, why do you want to be a doctor? Okay, you can say to earn a good salary. I can help people, to work flexible hours, to work for a well-known company, and to work with different people. Okay, that's something that a doctor can do. So that's 5 different things that you can say why you want to be a doctor. You can also tell me other things that are not here. So now I'm going to ask you the questions. Okay, Min, what job would you like to do?
Oh, I like the doctor.
To be a doctor. And where will you work?
In the, I think, I work in the hospital.
Good. Is it full-time or part-time job? Do you work a lot or a little bit?
Part-time job.
Full-time. Full-time means you work a lot. Okay. Why would you like to be a doctor?
Because I want people to earn a good salary
Yes. Okay.
and to have a pupil.
Yes. Why else? You can work with different people
Yes.
and you can work flexible hours. So it's different hours.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's move on. Now, grammar, have to. Read the rule and look at the table. Then read the interview below and complete the gaps with the correct form of have to. Okay, have to. There is an obligation or requirement to do something. So, present, past. Okay, so this is positive, negative. I, we, you, they have to work long hours. Okay, I, we, you, they had to work long hours. That's positive. I, we, you, they don't have to work long hours. I, we, you, they didn't have to work long hours. Okay, so you can choose one of these. They can either of them can work. He, she, it has to work long hours, or had to work long hours. Okay, positive. Negative, he, she, it doesn't have to work long hours. He, she, it didn't have to work long hours. Okay, we can come back to this table and then you can look at it. Okay. I will leave the table there. You can look at it. Let's fill in the missing words. Chi, can you, let me just see quickly. A, B, B. Okay. Min, you're going to read for A. Chi, you're going to read for B. And afterwards we will swap.
What do you do?
I'm a manager. I work for a well-known international company, so I often have to travel to different offices around the world.
Did you have to get any qualification or do any training for your job?
Yes, I did. I have to complete
Did
3
past
training.
tense? I had.
Yes, I did. I had to complete 3 training courses. Thankfully, I had to revise for any
Sorry,
exam.
this is negative, sorry. Negative. In past tense, negative.
Yeah, thankfully, I didn't have to revise for any exam because the assessment was an interview and giving a presentation.
Min,
Do you have to wear a uniform or smart clothes?
I have to wear a uniform, but I don't have to wear a suit to meetings.
well done.
Do you have to work long hours?
Yes, at the moment I need to work hard to complete a project.
What does your job involve?
Well, I
Present.
have to meet lots of people, but I don't have to speak different language because we all speak English. I often have to prepare, report, or give presentation.
Well done, Chi. Well done. Very good. Okay, now, Chi, you're going to read for A. Min, you're going to read for B.
What do you do?
I'm a manager. I work for a well-known international company, so I often have to travel travel to different offices around the world.
Did you have to get any qualification or do any training for your job?
Yes, I did. I had to complete 3 training courses. Thankfully, I I didn't have to re- review for any exam because the assessment was an interview and giving a presentation.
Do you have to wear a uniform or smart clothes?
I had to wear a uniform, but I don't have to wear a suit to meet.
Do you have to work long hours?
Yes, at the moment, I need to work hard to complete a project.
What does your job involve?
Well, I have to meet a lot of people, but I don't have to speak different language because we all speak English. I often have to prepare report or give presentation.
Well done. Good. You both did very well there. Okay, good job. Okay, listen and answer. Complete the text with the words. Below, there's one extra word. Just want to see. Okay. Okay, so Chi, you can read up to there. Give me 3 words.
Yes, I really like my job. I work I work well paid. Uh, I work as a part-time manager in a university. I applied for the job last night and then I have to go for an interview with the manager. We talk about my work experience and why I want to work. I wanted to work. To work. Well, no,
Oh,
the university.
oh.
For the university.
Okay, Min.
The university department is very salary
All over the
on
world. Well known.
over the well known all over the world, and I want to use my language and meet the people. My job it isn't uh, well paid,
Well paid.
but I don't have to worry about money because I live with my family.
Okay. Very good. Well done. Let's move on. Exam. Okay. Compare your experience of finding a job to your parents' generation. Okay, let's look at number 2. Okay. Chi, many people think that work experience is the best way to learn about a job. What is your point of view? What do you think? Work experience means you're doing the job. So you're learning as you are doing it. Do you think that's a good way to learn?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, because
I think work experience is is also to learn about a job, to do better, to
okay,
do better
you can
than
say somebody who is already working in the job has the experience and then they do it very often. So it's a good way for them to remember. But if somebody is learning about the job before they do it, they only learn about it once. So they don't do it often and it's difficult to remember. Do you understand, Chi?
yes,
If you are working there and you have to do the work every day, then it's easy to remember.
ah,
But if you're not working there and you're only learning how to work there, then it's not very easy to remember.
hmm, I think many people should work as should work as there and learn about the job.
Because it's easy to remember.
Because it's the way easy to remember.
Yes, good, you're doing well, Chi. But if you had to learn,
But if you only have to learn, you
it's difficult
you
to
not you, you it's difficult for
remember.
to remember about the job.
Yes, perfect, very good. Min, in your opinion, do people work more now than in the past? So now, do you think people work more? Or do you think in the past people worked more?
Now people work more.
Work more now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, we can say because the world is developing, there are a lot more jobs that people have to do. So that's why now people work more. I'm going to translate it for you. What is happening now? Okay. Developing. The world is developing. So that means there are more jobs. Do you understand, Min?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me. Do people work now more than in the past? If I'm explaining it to you, I want you to look. Okay, do people work more now? Yes Because the world is developing. So there's more jobs. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Chi, do you think companies need people to travel to an office and work there? Or can the people work from home?
I think companies need people to travel to an office and work there
Because
because when they go to travel to an office, they they
they can work there with other people.
they can work there with other people and learn a lot of
New things. They can talk to each other face to face.
they can talk to each other and learn a lot of about the job.
Yes, a lot of skills about the job. Okay. Read the example. Which exercise from one is it answering? Okay, let's just put in any word that you want here. You can choose a word that makes sense. Okay. Min, you can do the first two. You can put any word that you want in there.
Justice and
Interesting question.
interesting question. Let me see. I definitely think that work experience is an important way to learn. I studied business for 3 years and I graduated with honor.
Okay, G.
Yes, then I got a good job, but it was really hard work and tiring. I think that your first job is always difficult. I learned lots in my first year there, but my coach did help me. For example, I understood lots of basic points about business and finance. There are pros and
There are pros and cons. Cons. Pros means good
and
things. Cons means bad things.
there are pros and cons. Work experience is an excellent way to learn about a job in real life, but education of training gives you time to learn the theory.
Okay. Good. Let's carry on over here. Listen. Okay, I don't have listening. Do you have to give your opinion and issue compared? Okay. This is exam practice. Okay, it's difficult because you don't have a job now. You are a student. Okay, so I'm just going to look over here. Describe a job that you want to have. Okay. How will you get the job? What do you do in the job? What the job involves? Why you want the job? Describe how well you did. Okay. We'll leave that one out. Okay. So, for example, if you want to say you want to be a doctor. So, how are we going to answer this question? In the future, I would like to be a doctor. I think it is a very rewarding job. And a lot of work goes into it. Okay, if I want to be a doctor, I would have to go to university and study medicine. Okay, I will have to study for 7 years before I can be a doctor in a hospital. When I have the job as a doctor, I will have to help people that are sick or are hurt or having problems with their body. I will have to help them and find out what is wrong and what medicine I can give them. I want to be a doctor because I think that doctors, there are not many doctors in my town, and I think it is a great job to have. I also want to be a doctor because it's a good salary. I can talk to different people. I work different hours. Okay. And describe how you feel. I think that being a doctor will make me feel happy. Okay, that's an example. So that's how long I want you to speak for. And when you are ready, you can tell me. Chi, you can tell me when you want to answer the question. Min, you can go after Chi. Okay, how you will, let me just write this here. Will get. And then how you will feel. Chi, are you ready? Well, Min, if you're ready, you can tell me. It doesn't have to be very long.
Teacher, I'm already.
Okay.
I want to be a doctor. Doctor is a busy work. we can get your job after 7 years, go to your university and mm, and learn about the medicine. I want I want to be a doctor because mm, in my town there are a lot of people want um was a doctor, and I want to help help a lot of help people have a salary job.
You have
mm,
a good salary.
have a good salary, and
Okay,
and
how will you feel? How will you feel if you had to be a doctor?
if I will be a doctor, I will very happy and
Yes, okay, it will make me feel happy. Okay, Min, are
thank
you
you.
ready to talk? Well done, Chi.
Oh, I'm ready. Teacher. In near future, I will get a doctor. Uh, I will have to learn the skill and uh, manage to have the a people and uh, care for patient. The profession of doctor is very popular because they have many people who have good health.
Okay.
And
Why do you want to be a doctor? Do you think you will have a good salary?
yes, I want to earn a good salary.
And how will you feel if you are a doctor? Will you feel happy, excited?
I feel happy to work the doctor because I want to help the people.
Good. Okay. Okay, we've got a few minutes left. Let's carry on. Chi, in your opinion, is it a good idea for families to work together?
I think that is a good idea because when families work together, we can learn a lot of
Skills?
learn a lot mm,
Learn a lot of skills?
learn a lot of skill about information
Okay.
or understand a lot of understand about the job.
Okay, good. Many people think that work experience is the best way to learn about a job. What is your point of view? She answered this earlier.
I think work experience is the best way because
You can remember. Easier to remember if you do it every
you
day.
can remember.
If you work every
We
day,
can
it's
remember
easier to
with
remember.
and
Okay.
the works every day.
Okay, that's fine. Chi, in your opinion, do people work more
Mhm.
now than in the past?
In my opinion, I think people work more now than in the past because mm, now people are
The world is developing. There are more jobs.
in now the world is developing and mm, there are a lot of jobs to work.
Very good. Okay, so there are more people now. Min, do you think working from home is a good idea?
I think working from home is good because um in home I have convenience and comfortable in the home.
Yes, okay. Yes, it is. And you don't have to drive anywhere and you won't be late.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, we've got 2 minutes left. You can just talk to me now. Chi, what did you do today?
Mm, Today in the morning I wake up and eat breakfast. After that I I do homework
Okay, I did
and
my homework.
I did my homework.
Did you do anything fun today or not?
Today I no.
No, okay. And Min, what did you do today? Did you do anything fun?
Yeah, today is normal day.
So did you play soccer or anything like that?
In the afternoon, only in the afternoon I play soccer.
Okay, okay, I see. Well done. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. Good job. I will see you next time.
Goodbye
Goodbye.
teacher, see you.
Goodbye.